Safe, man. Oh, yeah.
Wait, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Wait, is the background noise going crazy?
No, it's only when you join the call, and then I feel like Skype is filtering it out or something. Good job.
I need to buy a new mic. I've been wanting to buy it for a long time, but unfortunately, money is not of the essence, and shit goes down. To be honest, I spent so much money on fucking League shit. I could have just like bought a headset.
Dude, I bought so many AD carry skins, and now I switched to mid. I've got a skin for all the ADs except I don't have MF, I don't have Twitch, I don't have Quinn. Quinn doesn't count.
Yeah, Quinn doesn't count. I got Twitch. I got MF as well.
I've got
I really wanted Candy Floss. No, what is it called? Candy KMF.
Yeah.
But I just never could get that.
I've got Ashe, Varus, Draven.
Yeah.
3 Vayne skins.
Oh yeah, I got 4 Caitlyn skins, man. Oh, there's so many Caitlyn skins.
Why?
I used to play Caitlyn. If you look at my solo queue, I used to play Caitlyn all the time.
But the champ sucks.
Caitlyn was amazing. Like,
okay, wait. She's OP. Her skins suck though.
Yeah, true. Her skins do.
And Thresh open, like they banned Leona and just let Thresh through. So that's interesting. But here we go. J on Thresh.
Ooh. To be honest, I haven't. To be honest, Thresh is the one where it's not really like that difficult to play. All you have to do is hit that random hook, and then it's.
And then you just press it again and mash all your buttons, and it kind of works.
Play Tekken.
Is he gonna lock in? No, he's just gonna let it run down. Okay.
He's thinking about it because he knows that Thresh is like he's not as OP as he used to be before.
Yeah.
And I guess he hasn't played much Thresh, so.
And I think I don't know if Alex plays Zyra, but if he does pick Zyra, Zyra is a really good pick against Thresh at the moment.
I don't think Zyra Alex plays much Zyra, but.
Interested to see what he'll play then, because Sona is banned, so. With a
I
Kate,
think he'll pretty good for the Nami because he is a good Nami as well.
With a Kate, you definitely want to play Nami or Zyra.
Yeah, just give Nami, give Kate the E, and it's just so much damage.
I mean, even Nami can bully Thresh early on at the moment.
But it's just if Thresh gets that early pull as well, then it could mean a lot of early damage for.
Zac is banned for Adam Bot, so we'll have to see what he played. Zac was obviously really strong last game.
Yeah. But to be honest, there's a few incidents bottom lane where Varus and Leona were going back and forth, and as soon as Zac jumped into them, they literally were on that exact same spot. It was a little bit of luck, but then it was well coordinated when they got that, so it was fair play to them.
So we'll play Nunu Caitlyn. So if we don't get a really strong late game AD for the blue team, then Caitlyn Nunu is guaranteed to pretty much out DPS anyone unless they pick like a Triss, Cog or Vayne or something.
Oh, so Alex is playing the Nunu, right?
No, the way most people play Nunu jungle is they'll do whatever and then they'll like Nunu will just kind of follow Caitlyn around, like go jungle whenever something's up, but in the main just stay near Caitlyn.
I've seen a few times where a Nunu can literally just go into the bot lane, make it a 3v2, and just bloodboil Caitlyn the whole time.
Just bring the tower down. I think that's definitely
straight away if they need to.
That's a worry if they pick a short-ranged AD.
Yeah.
You're gonna see Lucian. Which is interesting.
That's an interesting pick too.
I feel like Lucian's got a very good laning phase. It falls off really hard, but with Thresh, Lucian, like I guess there's a lot of potential for kills in lane, and we have a fizz pick mid, which is should be a lot of fun. Oh, there we go. This is the Darius that we're talking about. Pantheon is.
Is he pulling out the Darius?
Pantheon's banned, so.
Oh wait, Pantheon got banned. Oh wait. Oh, fuck that. Jay's such a dick, man. He's such a dick.
The thing with Darius is he can get counterpicked really hard.
Yeah, but that's true. And like I was saying, Zangna hasn't played much Darius, so it could be. I don't want to say it's going to be a bad thing, but it could turn out quite poorly for Alex's team. So we'll have to wait and see what top lane thing goes.
Kennen mid. I wonder if that's. Okay, no, it's going to pick Ryze. Oh wow. Okay, so he's picking what he's comfortable on because he did play Lux the game before.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, and to be honest, Will played Lux quite well actually. He was getting a few bindings off and like getting quite a lot of damage out. So
It's just an interesting one because Lux does, Rise counters Fizz, but I guess he's confident on the Lux Fizz is, I don't know. It's awkward because obviously you can.
The combo. It's just you can't do anything. It's
So,
just destroy Lux. Yeah. Has he gone for the barrier, or is he still taking Ignite?
still got the Ignite. I hope he takes barrier because
I hope he takes the barrier.
I think he could get stomped possibly if he doesn't.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. But what did Baron pick, by the way?
He's hovering over Renekton,
Okay.
and Mighty Aiken is hovering over Volibear.
How do you think Renekton does against Darius?
Well, interestingly, the Renekton has Smite. No, okay, no. Yeah,
just a bit of a troll.
yeah, it's definitely Volley Jungle Renekton top. Renekton Darius, that's quite an interesting lane. I feel like Renekton has an edge if he can like poke in and out and kind of use his sustain to his advantage. But
yeah, true, fair enough. Because Darius doesn't have much.
I feel like as the game goes a little bit later, Darius can 1v1 Renekton, definitely for sure. But I think Renekton, Renekton does kind of have an advantage over nearly all lanes early on.
True.
But I'm going to say it's a skill matchup. I mean, because both champs are quite strong early, and they're definitely skillful.
I guess jungle presence is going to help. And to be honest, the Mighty Aiken on Volibear, that's a pretty difficult one because I remember I played with Mighty Aiken, and when he's had volley, he has played really well. And
yeah,
that was one of my first. That was one of my first bans when I played against him.
Yeah, I noticed you definitely banned that out, and we do have a Nami. We have a Caitlyn Nami bot lane.
Oh, Caitlyn Nami, that's going to be a nice lane.
Against Thresh Lucian, so they can go possibly either way. They just have to play with no fear. Like if they hit a hook, they just have to go for the kill.
Go in, yeah.
Because if they don't go in, they're going to lose really hard.
And to be honest, I think Jay understands that Alex can, if he gets behind, he can become quite snowbally and just completely lose the plot. So I think Jay will to target Alex maybe.
Yeah. One thing is the Renekton Volibear can, like, because Renekton's double dash and stuff, they can really set up ganks on this Darius, and Darius has no escapes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I'd expect to see the ganks kind of focused on top lane, unless except when maybe Fizz has ult. But yeah. Well, actually, he can gank all the lanes because Thresh has a lantern as well. So.
Oh yeah, that would be really good actually. If he gets that hook with the lantern from volley, that's like straight kill. And because Nami doesn't have an escape as well, so that could be an issue. And I've always had that problem with Caitlyn, like as soon as you're trying to E away from like danger, if you get hooked, you don't E anywhere, and you just.
Oh yeah, that's.
It's such an annoying one. It's like with Blitz as well. Like
yeah.
If it's like a Tristana or Ezreal jump, you can do that bit where you get out of the hook or something like that. Yeah. But with Caitlyn,
it just sucks.
You just have to wait and see.
Yeah, Caitlyn's very much a champ where if you get behind, you lose because. Or maybe not in this case because the enemy team is playing Lucian, but usually when you get behind you lose because she kind of gets outscaled by everyone.
It's true because like usually most Caitlyn's going to go for the Infinity Edge now as well. So, but to be honest, their lane does look a bit stronger, I think. And then Jay on the Thresh, I don't know about that one. That's a 50-50 chance. I'd say it's a 50-50 one.
Yeah, I would actually like to see a Blade of the Ruined King at early-ish at some point from Caitlyn because her main targets are going to be Renekton and Volibear, and with the Nunu buff helps out the Blade of the Ruined King passive as well. So I'd kind of like to see that early-ish, but we'll see what
the thing is, I just can see just the Fizz just eating towards Caitlyn, like flash queuing, ulting, just everything on Caitlyn as well. Or whoever gets fed between the Lux and Caitlyn, that's going to be a huge like problem as well. But looks like Fizz took flash with Ignite, so she's not. I guess she's not too confident with the Fizz play, maybe, because most Fizzes. Would you say most Fizzes would go for the Ignite barrier?
Well, in solo queue, yeah, but in pro play and 5v5s lately, there's been more flash. For some reason, I feel like it's because the old strat was to get the red pot and then all in really
Yeah.
early, like level 3 all in and stuff, and the barrier helped with that. But
Okay.
Fizz has kind of played a little bit differently now. He's kind of played more. You set up the gank with your ult with the fish, and then you get jungler support and you kill him that way.
Fair enough. Yeah, true.
Wait,
Well-
I need to go bathroom. You should be able to spectate in.
Yeah, no, I'm spectating. The delays in 10 seconds now.
Oh, you
so-
can actually spectate that. Interesting. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, they'll just be in loading screens. Be right back.
Okay, cool. Game is starting in 1 minute, so let's get down to business. Now we're gonna see who's gonna have the race to load first. To be honest, it's usually me that's like failing with the loading. I don't know why, but I'm gonna go for the team that loads first will win the game because at the end of this game is 50% luck. Yeah, the Nectons take. Wow. Oh, okay. Will he's always had takes about 100 years to connect, so I'm putting my money on Thresh and Jay's team. So we will see how this goes down. To be honest, I haven't seen a lot of new news lately as well, so I wonder if he's going to go for the early invade actually, but then they do have the Nami and the Lux binding, so that is a pretty strong opening, and then Caitlyn's got the range and can get the headshot. But then in comparison, they've got the Thresh Hook, and Thresh Hook can do a lot of business to people, so we'll have to see how this goes down.
I'm back.
But I think they're going to have the same problem of they're just not going to want to risk it too much. They're going to put the wards down and see what's happening.
Blue team, I think has to make things happen.
Yeah.
Renekton, Lucian, Volibear all kind of fall off,
Latish, yeah.
and like usually Darius is a champ that kind of falls off because he gets kite and stuff. But with they've got 3 melee champs on blue
And
team.
Lucian doesn't have too much
Yeah, Lucian's not a great kiter or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I think Darius is actually going to be pretty effective late game if he's not far behind, because he can wreck Volibear, Renekton and Fizz in melee range pretty hard. And Blood Boy, Caitlyn, Lux is going to be kiting a lot of those champs pretty hard as well.
And then the thing is, Caitlyn and Lux can like pair up with each other and just help
just
each other
focus
fighting.
people down. And I think when Fizz ease in or ease towards Caitlyn, if Lux can land a bind right then,
That would be really good. And then as long as Nami saves that exhaust for Fizz, they can just insta-kill Fizz. And then they'll have a nice little...
Yeah.
They'll be able to fight quite well
I
against
feel like
them.
this game is definitely on the Mighty Aiken to win.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
team.
but the thing is,
He is on the
I've
bear.
faced him, and he has the potential to really carry it and just be tanky as fuck, just not give a shit about anything. So we'll see what goes down. But
Yeah.
I was saying, like with Nunu, there was a lot of like just invade the other team and steal the buffs. Do you think that's gonna happen now?
Yeah, I think it's on because
He's got exploded as well, so
if they've realised that Volibear is what the team kind of revolves around, Volibear needs to make things happen. If Adam can identify that, he's playing Nunu, and Volibear is a melee champ. Nunu wrecks melees with his snowball. So if he gets in this mindset where he's like, okay, I'm just going to try and follow Volibear, gank where he ganks, just kind of disengage the fight, just snowball Volibear, walk off, and just stop Volibear from getting any kills off in the lanes.
yeah,
I think
exactly.
that's Nunu's goal.
But that's going to depend upon teamwork and warding as well.
Yeah,
So as long as the
crucially
warding is on point, then they should do
Which,
well. with that.
on the bottom side of the map, I expect it to be, because Alex main support is not bad at it, so I expect the warding on the bottom side of the map for certain to be good. And that's the most important side, because that's where Volibear's red jungle is.
Exactly, yeah. So I was surprised that